I'm just being silly. Hello to all my beautiful knights and queens of the world. You already know who it is. It's Mr. Royal Diamond, aka Mr.RoyalNieves, coming back at you with another phenomenal video. So my topic today is going to be about childlike wonder. Ooh, these topics are getting real juicy, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, so what I mean by that is basically I feel like this is something we all desperately need. We all desperately need, because I know at one point in time we had to grow up and become an adult and all this other stuff, but we forget the most important part of the freedom we have with God, and that is, and what he says, to have childlike wonder. Childlike wonder is basically when you are easily to forgive someone, when you are easily to forget what someone done for you. You are easily to be happy like that, you know, and excited, and don't let nothing bother you, you know. Just like when you study your children, just like I mentioned in some of my other videos, you know, you may punish your child now, an hour later, it's like nothing ever happened. They're happy, they're jolly, they're full of life, they're full of zest, they're full of energy, they're full of excitement. They just want to, you know, do things. They're bouncing everywhere, and it's just full of life, full of wonder, full of energy, full of strength. You know what's so powerful when you study children and you comprehend what God is saying about childlike wonder. Since the children are not programmed into reality, into society, into all these little unrealistic things that people keep believing they have to associate themselves with, they don't know what it is to have any kind of limitations. You know what I'm saying? They don't know a lot about dangers or differences or stuff like that. You know, basically things that will keep them from actually trying or continuing to get up and doing. Just like a baby. You know, a baby doesn't know no difference, but they continue to keep trying to crawl, talk, and walk until that goal, what they desperately want, what they work hard for, happens, becomes a reality for them. So this is why when you become childlike, wonder-like, that's what basically when you believe by faith, when you walk by faith, when what seems impossible now is a possibility in your mindset. Because now you understand that you serve a God that is not bound by physical reality, that is not bound by earth, it's not bound by man, it's not bound by doctors say so, it's not bound by what people's opinion are, it's not bound by absolutely nothing. You know what I'm saying? And that's a reflection we see in children. You know what I'm saying? They don't live for people's opinion. They don't care. Once they know their truth and their worth, and they whatever they put their mind to, it's gonna get done. Just like how many times, even our own personal experience growing up, how many times our parents don't do something, but we never listened. We still did what we had to do. We learn by experiencing. You know what I'm saying? We learn like, okay, this doesn't work because they may cause this, so let me try this. They continually doing new innovative ways, creative thinking, creative speaking, creative understanding. And with each new generation, you see how far advanced they are. When you look at their homework, it's like, I never heard of this. When I looked at my niece and nephew homework, I'm like, I don't even know like what level this is at, because I'm just like, ugh. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I mean. Like sometimes we want to feel like this empowerment over kids and stuff like that, but when you really sit back and really value the blessing that's in there, it's like, wow, like they're a lot smarter. You know what I'm saying? Honestly, when it comes to comprehension, creativity, innovation, trying, not feeling like a failure, none of that. Like, you know, they're not hearing this, then they're willing to try over and over and over again with joy and zest until it's done. Yeah, they may feel frustrated, but there's like this ignition of like, I'm gonna get it done. Like, it's going to happen. I don't care what nobody said. It's that wonder. Also, wonder, like childlike wonder, is your imagination. The things you think about. Like, are you thinking about stress, bills, money, all this other stuff? Oh, how I'm gonna get this done? Or are you thinking about, oh, I could create this. Oh, I love doing this. Maybe God is calling me to do this. Oh, I could do it like this, you know. Oh, I could draw something like, you know, like, what mindset are you in? You get what I'm saying? Like, what exactly are you replaying in your mind? Are you having fun with your life? Are you taking time to really enjoy all that you are, all that your children are? You know, are you making time to have that environment with your family? You know what I'm saying? Like, there's only 24 hours in a day. Nobody has no more, no less. This excuse of people saying I don't have enough time, it's just a poor excuse, and you need to really get out of that, because if that's your mentality, you will not be successful in life, like in the greater things that God has for you, because you are limiting yourself. You need to understand that what's important to anybody, they will always make time for. So it's a lack of priorities. It's not a lack of time, because everybody got 24 hours. It's not like you go around like, oh, that person has 3 days in one day. It's not like someone has 15 hours in a day. It's not someone has 48 hours in a day. We all have 24 hours in a day. And what we do with those hours reflect our values, our morals, the things we like, the things we wish we had, all that stuff. So that's a big indication. So when you are you taking time to break down your day, your goals, your dreams, your whatever it is you want to do and accomplish in your life? Are those lining up with your values? You know what I'm saying? Are you including your kids along with your values and your morals? Are you instilling these things inside of them? Are you taking time to really enjoy what's in front of you? Because you can learn so much, you can find so much peace and serenity when you take time to really just sit back, clear your mind, and just watch them just run around and play. Like, sometimes we get so caught up trying to be an adult and the bills and the money and all this other stuff that we forget that we have that gateway as well. We could be childlike. We could live our life. There's so many people that be like, oh, that's just nonsense. I'm like, well, if you still want to be bitter and you want to be angry and you want to be lashing out everybody and their mama, you want to be Mr. Pouty Poo and serious, then you know what? You can't blame nobody for the reality of your life, because you choose to have it that way. It baffles me how everybody going to sit here with these poor excuses as to, oh, and da da da, but then want to complain when I see the next person with the same situation, happy, abundant, blissful, overcoming, heal, favor, and all that stuff. I mean, the proof is in the pudding. You know what I'm saying? It's just basically that. That's just what that is, Stop making excuses. You know what I'm saying? That's just what I'm saying. This whole, oh, da-da-da, because I don't have enough time. No, people make time for those they really value and cherish, But when people don't have their priorities straight, when they don't have their clear understanding of their morals, their self-respect, the things they really want out of life, they just dibble and dabble because they just don't know. They just like, oh, maybe this, maybe that, maybe this, maybe that. If you're 45 and still acting like that, then it's time to really cut off and really sit down with God and be like, I need to get myself straight before I engage in anything else in my life. So that way you know where you're going, where you're heading. Because if not, you're just gonna be lost in the wonder, But when you have childlike wonder, then you begin to have that zest, that excitement. You look forward to starting something new. You look forward to healing, growing, letting go, becoming, being the person God created you to be. And you just end up having more fun in your life, because at the end of the day, a lot of things are just temporary. Emotions, feelings, thoughts, experiences, situations, challenges, all temporary. There is not a permanent thing. When you walk by God, He, sometimes we may feel for us a day, it's like, oh my God, it's like 10 years. But for God, 10 years is one day. You know what I'm saying? Or vice versa. He can make things happen like that if He wanted to. But when you walk like childlike wonder, then your focus is not on the pain or the struggle, but it's more on the solution, the more of finding enjoyment in the challenge, in the struggle, because God's gonna deliver you, because now you're applying a powerful energy to whatever you're dealing with at your current time. You know what I'm saying? But you already know, like I say in all my videos, I love you. God bless you. I'm super proud of you. Comment, like, and subscribe. Share it with anybody who might need to hear this message. And you already know to take the world by storm. Until my next video, peace.